Opening narration, the echo of a king. Throughout every era of history, across every civilization, there has been one creature that echoes through time and myth. A beast etched into stone, sung about in legends. A creature admired, feared, and revered. The lion. In ancient Egyptian temples, lions guarded the gates of the gods. In Roman arenas, they symbolized both fear and majesty. In African oral tradition, they were spirits of ancestors, guardians of wisdom, bearers of strength. Across continents and centuries, from Chinese stone statues to royal British crests, from tribal drums in the savannah to tattoos inked into warriors and kings, the lion remains a timeless emblem of power. But we must ask ourselves, why? What is it about the lion that captures such enduring respect? Is it his thunderous roar that shakes the sky? His golden mane that blazes like the sun? His dominance over his domain? Or is it something much deeper? Because the truth is, he wasn't born a king. He didn't arrive in this world wearing a crown. He wasn't handed a title or gifted loyalty. He earned it. Let's step into his world, not just to observe, but to understand what truly makes a king. Part 1, Birth and Early Struggles. When a lion cub is born, the world does not pause. There is no celebration, only danger. He arrives blind, tiny, helpless. He cannot walk. He cannot roar. He cannot even defend himself from an insect bite. And yet, within this fragile being lies the blueprint of a king. His mother, the lioness, hides him from the world, away from scavengers, away from predators, even from the eyes of the very pride he was born into. Because out there, the wild is not merciful. Hyenas roam with teeth bared. Leopards stalk the grass with deadly silence. And worst of all, rogue male lions. Males who kill cubs not out of hunger but strategy, to eliminate the bloodline of a rival and start their own. It is in this landscape that the cub takes his first breath. His first days are a quiet struggle. He learns to crawl, then to walk. He plays with his siblings, but even play is a form of training. Each nip and pounce is practice for survival. Each tumble teaches balance, coordination, awareness. And when food is scarce, when hunger claws at his belly, he begins to learn perhaps the most important lesson of all: patience.
Reflection. Insert. Nature's toughest teacher. In the wild, life isn't fair. There is no safety net, no comfort, no second chances. Nature does not pamper kings. It prepares them. It throws storms their way before they're strong enough to face them. Because only through adversity do instincts sharpen. Only through pain does purpose awaken. Every bruise becomes a badge. Every scar becomes a signature. That cub may be born vulnerable, but he refuses to stay that way. Because in the wild, survival isn't about luck. It's about will. Part 2, growth, strength, skill, and instinct. As the cub grows, so does the danger, but now he begins to push back. He learns to hunt, not with perfection, but with persistence. He misses, he fails, he stumbles, but he observes, he adapts. He begins to notice the wind direction, the rustling of grass, the rhythm of hooves, the shadows of birds. He is learning the language of the land, and soon he no longer flees from hyenas. He stands his ground. Let's be clear, he's not the biggest, elephants are. He's not the fastest, cheetahs are. He's not the tallest, giraffes take that title. So why does he lead? Because leadership isn't about brute size. It's about presence. The lion's walk is deliberate. His eyes scan not just for prey, but for signs, threats, shifts. And then there's the roar, a sound that can be heard up to 5 miles away. It isn't just sound, it's a declaration. I'm here, I survive, and this land remembers me. Reflection. Insert. The power of presence. In a world of noise, presence is rare. The lion doesn't roar constantly. He roars when it matters. Leadership isn't about barking orders. It's about timing, control, silence when necessary, and strength when the moment demands it. Part 3. The pride and the power of unity. A lion alone is powerful, but a lion in a pride is unstoppable. The pride is not just a group. It is a family. It is strategy. It is structure. The lioness hunts, teaches the young, guards the territory. The male lion protects, patrols, mates, and maintains order. But the male lion does not rule by fear. He earns his place through strength, yes, but more importantly, through consistency. He fights off challengers. He bears wounds with grace. He stands when others would fall. He trusts and is trusted, because real power is not in dominance. It is in service to those who depend on you.
Part
Part 4, Chaos and Challenge, the test of kingship. No reign lasts unchallenged. Eventually new males arrive, younger, stronger, hungry for the throne. The lion must now decide, stand or fall. Some lose, some die. Some retreat into the shadows. But the true king? He faces the challenger head-on. Blood is spilled. Roars echo. Dust rises in the air. This is not cruelty, it is balance, because the wild does not allow weakness to lead. A lion's reign is never inherited. It is won and re-won every day. Part 5, what makes a king? So again we ask, what makes the lion a king? It's not just muscle. It's not just roar. It's not even fearlessness. It's what he stands for, what he protects, what he endures. He doesn't lead for attention. He leads because it's his responsibility. He doesn't crave the crown. He carries it. His kingdom isn't a jungle. It's the hearts of those who follow him. Closing thoughts. The lion in you. The lion was not born a king, but he became one. And that's the truth we must carry. So can we? Because every challenge you faced, every heartbreak, every loss, every storm was your wilderness. And every time you stood up, every time you kept going when it was easier to quit, you were building your crown. We are not born leaders. We are made by choices, not with applause, not with titles, but with courage, with resilience, with fire. So when the world tests you, roar back, not to threaten, but to remind it who you are, a king, a queen, a survivor, a lion. Final CTA call to action. If this journey stirred something inside you, share it, pass it on.